Soul. Welcome. This is Rochelle with the Healing Rose, and we are doing a reading for the Midsummer Solstice. And let's look at what message from the goddess we have for you today. We have Coventina, the goddess of happiness. So, what message? What message does the goddess of happiness hold for us? The bottom of the deck, we have the goddess of generosity. Very interesting. Goddess of generosity. All right, so through our happiness, embracing our happiness, how can we step into our happiness? What healing message do we have in order for us to look at what power or gift is ready to manifest? What part of you needs healing in order to shine more fully? How can you more fully embrace and embody your personal strengths and your power? What needs to be integrated in order to achieve your full potential? And where is the abundance that we receive, the success ready to unfold? Oh, okay. So let's just look at these. Okay. So what is ready to manifest? I love that we have Earth here. With Earth, let's see what other message we have. So as we shuffle through, what is it that we need to know about stepping into our gifts, stepping into our power? How is that ready to manifest? And I feel like this very much is a message here. So let's read this initial message before I get into the cards, or the tarot rather. So I feel like by allowing yourself to connect more deeply to the earth, allowing yourself to be held in the embrace of the Great Mother, allowing yourself to be grounded and rooted, that is going to allow you space in order to step into your healing, allowing you to step into that space of rebirth, of recreation, of allowing yourself to step into a stronger, healed version of yourself. And I feel like this comes about you realizing that your knowledge, that what you know, what you've already learned, that all of your wisdom is what's going to allow you, like accepting that you know what you know, that's going to let you really step into your strengths, right? This is where your real strength is. It is in your knowledge. It is in your base of just knowing your education, your skill set, that you already have what is necessary in order for you to step into really shining and allowing yourself to be seen. And so what do you need to really integrate in order to achieve this? We need to really step into integrating that potential. We really need to step into the healing and allowing that rebirth to happen, allowing yourself to heal in order to shine. And the result of this are success, our abundance, an abundance of humor, an abundance of joy. So this allowing yourself to become fully grounded and integrated into the planet, right? So 6 of Stones. So how are we sharing of ourselves? How do we need to share? How are we reciprocating? And to me, this feels like being in circle with Goddess, stepping into that sacred space, allowing yourself to really feel rooted and grounded, right? This tree is so strongly rooted yet interwoven. So there's many facets here. There's many branches. To me, it feels like there's a lot to do with community, stepping into the healing space of being held in community. What part of you needs healing? So that rebirth, to me, this feels like love, partnership, allowing someone else in, allowing others in, right? Allowing yourself to step into the place of love, allowing yourself to step into that place of self-love. So that little negative voice in the back of your mind that says, you need this, you need that, you need to know more, you need to learn more, you need to be this, you're not good enough for that. That little negative voice needs silencing by simply stepping into the space of realizing that you already know what you need to know. You have this amazing skill set. This is you taking your skill set, taking your knowledge out into the world and sharing, right? This is your journey of sharing what you know, sharing your skills. Allow yourself to be seen. Allow yourself to shine in your abilities that you already have and stop hiding them. So that integrated healing, the Four of Spirals. So the Four of Spirals, traditionally, pardon me, the Four of Wands. And that Four of Wands is all about being celebrated by friends and family, right? Stepping into that space of celebration, that coming together in community. So to me, again, this is really, and maybe it's just on my mind because I'm hosting one tomorrow, stepping into sacred circle, stepping into circle, into community, and allowing yourself to be held and nurtured within circle. Okay, so we have humor. We have the Seven of Mirrors. Really interesting. Seven of Mirrors. And what are we missing? Bottom of the deck, Six of Scrolls. Right. So this is all about discernment. It's about having the options before you, not knowing which direction to turn, allowing yourself to be overwhelmed by the abundance of what you see to be choices or pathways or directions to move into. And so this really is about stepping away from overwhelm, having discernment for what you're allowing into your space. But again, we have this humor, we have this joy, we have joyful expression, an abundance of joy by not letting ourselves get distracted and overwhelmed by all the different things we could do and just allowing us to choose what lights you up, what makes you happy, right? And that Six of Scrolls is about support. This is being supported, being comforted, being held, right? This is not standing alone. This is not being alone. This is actually allowing yourself to embrace that, right? So we have, what are we missing? Communication, generosity, and allowing yourself to be held. And I think those are really interesting points for what is it that we're missing. You know, communication. How are we communicating with others? Are we communicating? Are we allowing generosity to be communicated to us? Are we allowing ourselves to be held in space where we're allowed to express ourselves? We're allowed to step into communion with the goddess. We're allowed to be in that space of generosity. Yeah, right? How are we sharing? Are we sharing generously? Are we sharing from a space of lack or a space of abundance? Are we holding ourselves away because we feel like we won't be seen, we won't be heard, we won't be acknowledged? Or are we willing to step into a space where we allow ourselves to share ourselves generously with others, to share and communicate what we know, what we're feeling, what we're experiencing? Are we allowing ourselves to be supported? right? To me, this is like stepping into a more passive place and allowing yourself to be received, allowing yourself to be supported. All right, so fun message for the midsummer, a little message of self-love. Allow yourself to be grounded, ground with the earth. Step into that space of self-love, step into the space of love, step into a space of communing with the divine. Allow that to be a healing space for yourself. And remember that you already know, you already have the wisdom and the knowledge, that base where you can be a mentor to others, where you can step out and shine and share your gifts and approach the world with humor. And don't let yourself get overwhelmed by all the different things and distractions out there, right? This is about what you're creating for yourself, not about all the other things happening around you. But stay focused on what it is that you're doing and you're creating for yourself. And let yourself laugh a little bit. Let yourself have some joy. Let yourself share some joy. So thank you so much if you stayed to the end here. I so appreciate you. I hope this message finds you well and that it gives you something to contemplate, and maybe it's a little bit uplifting. So, shameless self-promotion. If you would like to be held in circle, I have a beautiful midsummer circle embracing the cauldron's flame of midsummer, embracing into our healing space, how we allow ourselves to shine, how we allow ourselves to move forward in the world. I would love you to have you there. It is free to attend. I will leave the link below. I hope to see you there. Take care. Have a blessed solstice.